Good evening, Bitcoiners. I know it's been a few days since my last update, but there really hasn't been much going on until today. Bitcoin played out exactly as I thought in my last video. If you want to see this, let me pull this chart real quick on the daily. It'll have my old arrows. Yeah. So if you remember the last video, I drew these arrows like I don't know, like a week ago, and I said this is how Bitcoin would play out. And today we broke out right where my arrow said it will. Just dumb luck. But what I wanted to show was this. We've officially moved to the bullish stage of our Bitcoin pullback, or rather consolidation. This is long time resistance. We broke through. We closed. This is Bitcoin on the daily. We closed quite a bit above the resistance actually, so it's a very strong sign. Right here at 35,400. I actually played the breakout earlier on Binance Futures, and so I know I've been getting actually some questions on my Instagram on how to play this. Once usually you want to buy the breakout or you want to buy a retest, but at this position right here, how would you play this? First of all, I'm like 90% confident that the pullback is over. This is a solid close above resistance. And so, unlike the Elon tweet the other day, but this is a solid close. So, this is a very bullish sign for me. And we've got a decent volume. Let me pull up the hourly chart, and I've just been going through this for the last couple hours, and this is how I see things playing out. Let me take that out of the way for now. So this is on the daily, move to the hourly. Here we go. So this is where we started breaking out. We got a nice breakout yesterday, did a retest, and we just can continue zooming up. And we're actually trading within this purple magenta channel here. And what I see happening is we're forming a rising wedge, which is, and this is on the 1 hour, we're forming a rising wedge, which is kind of a bearish chart pattern. So what I see happening is, and they usually break down about a third of the way through. So what I see happening is we're going to start heading towards the 36,600 level. And then it's very possible we're going to break down towards the bottom end of this channel, which is going to be about the 35,000 level. And that's going to happen between now and tomorrow morning. And so I played the breakout, and what I'm actually doing now is I'm going to set a short right above here. I think 36,000. Let me see what I set it up at. Oh, I haven't set it up yet. So I'll set it up later, but it will be around this price, 36,600. That's where I set up the short at. And I'm expecting, I think about a 3% move, 4% move down to the bottom of this channel. So that's how I'm going to play that move. I'm going to set my stop maybe about 37,000, because I think if Bitcoin price breaks above 37,000, I think this move is invalidated. Because right now what we're seeing is a increase in price, but a decrease in RSI. So we've got a real divergence happening here on the hourly. So that's a pretty strong divergence. And then when you have a divergence, what you want to do is you want to wait for a confirmation. So the confirmation is this support line right here. So what I'm waiting for, and I'm actually getting in early. I want to get in the short here, but what the safe way to play it is to watch the divergence to play out and Bitcoin to break the 36,000 mark and start trading downwards. That's the safe play to get in your short position here, and you can capture about maybe 3.5%. See, 3.5%. Although not even, about 2% move downwards, 3% move downwards. And so but I'm a little aggressive, so I like to set a higher stop and then capture like another full 1.5% move downwards. So that's my play. The rising wedge is what I'm looking for, and I'm looking for a bounce here. So if Bitcoin is bullish, I will see a bounce at the 35,000 mark, and we're going to start heading upwards. But there's also a chance where it will break through this level and continue down to the 32,500 level, which is healthy, because what you want to see after a breakout is a retest. See, this is we broke out of this resistance. It's a perfect retest, and this is a very common area where people will go long. And so that is how I will play this move. Right. So for those of you who are risk averse, you don't have to play the short movement, but what you want to do is go on the hourly charts, draw out this rising wedge, watch for the third area, which is going to be about 1 a.m., midnight to 1 a.m. tonight. Around the area, what we might going to see is a breakout, a breakup, which could be a bull trap. but most likely we're going to see it seeing a breakdown. And if you don't want to play the short, watch for the breakdown and then watch for a continued breakdown, right? If you're kind of a high risk player, you could set a buy order here at exactly at the 36,000 level and set your stop at about the 35,000, I'm sorry, excuse me, 35,000 level where you want to buy, and you want to set your stop at about 34,500, so $500 below. So about 1% below that. Because if it broke this support by a full percentage point, it's very likely we're going to head towards a full breakdown all the way to the 32,500 level. And if you're super risk averse, I definitely say that you want to play the 32,500 level right here. That's what you want to buy into. And what's going to happen is if you buy into that, it's going to be a perfect rebound off previous resistance, which now turned to support, and then we're going to go attempt a breakout of this level, 37,700. We break this, we're going to start heading towards all-time highs. We're going to start working towards all-time highs, and this is probably towards the end of the week, towards early next week. All right, so that's my these are the 1 minute and 5 minutes I'm just looking at right now. But yeah, those are my plays. Okay, so now we're on a fresh page again, back on the daily chart. Like I said, we broke resistance. If you're looking to go long, look for a retest of what was previous resistance. Now it's supposed to be support right about there. So my guess would be tomorrow or late Wednesday night, Thursday morning, we're going to get a retest of this 33,000, 32,000 level, and then we're going to head towards working on breaking previous all-time highs. That's how I'd play this. All right. Thanks for joining, and see you again. Maybe tomorrow. If this plays out earlier, let's see what happens. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section. I'd love to get back to you. Let me know if I'm getting a little too technical or this is not technical enough and you really want to see more in-depth analysis. I'm still trying to really get a feel for where the audience is going, where the audience is, So yeah, give me feedback, guys. I want to hear from you. All right, take care.